you have reiterated over and over again is that ESG should be seen as a tool, that can be leveraged not only to create value, but to also enhance value. Thank you very much. I will come to you, Chioma. Looking at your global experience, over the years, I think you have worked, in over 12 countries from your profile. So how have you seen ESG shift from compliance to strategy?
Okay, great. Thanks for the question. So generally, ESG has moved from a retrospective tick box exercise to a more strategic tool, which has been used for both risk assessment and for value creation alongside. And when I started my career, generally, there were a lot of requests for environmental and social impact assessments then. Now, and that was because they wanted to make regulators happy. So you have long EIA reports, hundreds of pages, and then a lot of people will just file them and do nothing about it after getting their permits. But then it has evolved to more proactive measures. So you see more requests for environmental and social due diligence, climate risk assessment, because people are now thinking about it proactively. They are thinking about how flood risks will affect their assets, and they are thinking about how things like climate change or water scarcity, when there's drought, would affect their businesses, especially when they are very reliant on water for their processes or their operations. So that's one way it has shifted. Another way it has shifted is because of the incidents that have happened along the line. So, for example, the incident that happened in 2010 in the Gulf of Mexico, where there was an environmental spillage. Previously, when people would think about it as compliance, they would typically get the permits that they need for such operations. But this particular incident created a shift in the sense that the company lost about $65 billion in paying for damages, about 11 lives were lost, and they also took a hit on their reputation. So these effects or consequences made people to start thinking about it holistically. And if you could possibly allude to a lot of oil and gas sectors or in the companies are now shifting to renewable energy. So they are rebranding as an energy solution firm, incorporating things like renewable energy because of the benefits that it also has. So those EIA reports that were put in their shelves, a lot of them started reverting to them to solve common issues like community disputes, potential risks that came as a result of construction, right? So most of them started looking at these things holistically, and that's what has moved this shift. And there are a lot of benefits for thinking this way, as using the ESG as a strategic tool. I'll just highlight 3 of the benefits, which is around finance. You now have cheaper cost of finance. You have things like green bonds, sustainability-linked finance, climate finance, transition finance, as the case may be. DFIs have now priced ESG as a cost that would help you have cheaper finance and also be able to scale your business. Secondly, it helps you to reduce your operational costs. Energy savings are really important for you. So you are thinking about how much did you use last month for your energy bills and the likes, and this has helped improve energy efficiency and cut down your carbon emissions. And thirdly, it has also created markets for new products. So you have eco-friendly products that meet certain sustainability standards that are now priced better. You have premium markets for them, and you're able to export these products. So these are some of the ways where it has really shifted.
Thank you very much. So this is the very interesting part about, panel discussions. You tend to learn very new and dynamic things. Who would know that today ESG would be responsible for cutting down your OPEX and also helping you drive, your markets in the most, effective and efficient manner. So thank you very much for that. I hope our tech guys are with us because we have one of the panelists online, Dr. Adebayo.